You have got to stop trying to plan and predict how you're going to get your manifestation or how it's going to come to you. You know why? Because your perspective is so limited. You think you know the one and only way that you can get what you want. But let me tell you something. The way that you think you're going to get the thing that you want, there is a really strong likelihood that that's not the way you're going to get it at all. It's going to happen in a way that you couldn't possibly plan or even imagine. Yes, I know that so far in life, you've only seen people get the things that you want in a certain way. But you're assuming that that's the only way that you could get those things too. And here's the thing. When you only focus on like one or two ways that you could manifest the thing that you want, you won't stay open to opportunities that could be staring you in the face right now as we speak, trying to get your attention because you're too busy saying, well, that's the only way that it could happen and it's not happening for me. And you can also increase your resistance to even getting what you want in the first place because maybe the way that you've seen other people get the thing that you want doesn't even feel right to you. Or maybe you're listening to people that are telling you that what you want to manifest isn't even possible. Well, let me tell you, Aldous Snow, that is bullshit. Comment below if you just got that reference. So by the end of this video, you're going to finally be able to take a deep breath and finally feel so much more relaxed about manifesting what you want because you're going to see, holy wow, what I want is going to happen. But there are so many possible ways for it to happen that I don't need to try to predict it. I'm just going to let it happen. Okay? So on that note, popping up on the screen now are today's chapters with timestamps, and they are also in the description box and also now the comment box below as always. Welcome back. If you're new, I'm Jessie Riemann, and I'm going to take you from a life of stress, insecurity, and unhappiness to becoming your highest, most confident self and becoming the kind of person who is so magnetic that you draw everything that you want to you easily and naturally. And I'm going to teach you how to do that through self-development, or as I like to call it, intuitive self-development, because we don't do any cookie cutter methods around these parts, and through manifestation. So if that sounds good to you, don't forget to subscribe and leave this video a thumbs up to let me know that this is resonating with you. If you would like to work with me in one-on-one coaching and you are the kind of person who is ready to change your life and become the most confident version of you who can literally manifest anything, and you want the specific plan of how to do that, you can sign up for my coaching packages at this link, which is also in the description box below. Chapter 1, the possibilities are endless and then some. One of the easiest ways to discourage yourself about whether or not you're ever going to get your manifestation or reach your goal is if you limit your perspective to only one or two ways that it could happen for you. Well, allow me to empower you if you have been feeling discouraged. There is no way that you could possibly know or even imagine all of the things that could happen to bring you your desire. There are just far too many things that could happen behind the scenes that are going to happen behind the scenes to bring your desire to you. So why would you limit yourself and purposely frustrate and freak yourself out by telling yourself that if it doesn't happen in this one specific way, that your manifestation isn't coming to you, that your manifestation isn't working? Why would you limit yourself and freak yourself out like that? I guarantee you that there is at least one good thing that has happened to you in your life that if you take a moment to look back over it, you're going to see, oh my God, there is no way that I could have possibly predicted that all of those things that happened were going to lead me to getting what I wanted. Let me tell you a story. Back in 2017, when my health was at its all-time worst, and my belief at that time was that the only way for me to heal was to continue following these extremely restrictive gut healing diets and to take these herbal antimicrobial supplements that were supposed to kill off the infections that I had. Funnily enough, though, I had been doing both of those things for years up to that point, and they weren't working. Now, as I told you guys in the last video, up to this point, I had always described myself as the ultimate realist, even so far as to consider myself basically atheist or agnostic. Well, all of that was about to change in a way that I couldn't possibly have predicted, logically predicted, because little did I know I was about to be approached by an actress from one of my all-time favorite dance movies. I grew up as a dancer, just so you know. And I would end up hiring her as my life coach because she went through all the same gut issues that I did and was able to fully heal herself. But she was actually the one that introduced me to manifestation and self-love practices that totally changed my life and my mindset, which then opened me up to discovering eating disorder recovery, which then led to a series of different things that ultimately ended up leading to me becoming fully healed from all my health problems. Someday I'll tell you guys that full story in another video, but do you think that there is any way that I could have possibly predicted any of that? No way. A series of things that I could never even have ever imagined led me to manifesting my full healing. And that is most likely how it's going to happen for you. So you got to stop trying to predict how it's going to happen. You got to stop trying to plan for it and then assuming it's not working out when it's not in that one specific way. So when you're consistently doing the work to reprogram your subconscious mind through your affirmations, through your visualizations, through your scripting, whatever you choose, and you are staying on top of it, there are so many ways that it could happen to you. Just a few off the top of my head are, let's say that you want to manifest making $10,000 a month and you want it to happen easily and in a way that is going to resonate with you. You could stumble across a video that gives you an idea, and then maybe that leads you to taking a course, which is going to lead you to meeting this person who is going to teach you the way to be able to make that kind of money in a way that is easy. And it's going to be something that you're like, oh my gosh, I never even thought of doing that. You could get offered a job position that you've never even thought of. It's never even crossed your mind. And it's going to be something that you enjoy, and it's going to allow for the kind of lifestyle that you love, that you want to live. And just so happens, it pays $10,000 a month. Or you want to manifest the love of your life or a specific person. It could be that you make friends with someone and they happen to know your person, and then they invite you to a party and bam, your person is there. Or you're in an airport about to go on a trip, and then what? Your person is also there. And then they come up to you and start talking to you. And maybe you find out that they're traveling to the same place as you. Or maybe you find out that they're just about to move to the same city as you. And then they ask for your number. You want to manifest your dream body. Now, body stuff, as I have told you guys before on this channel, specifically in my most recent video about what no one is telling you about weight loss. Go ahead and watch that video right here if you have not. Once you watch that video, you're going to see that weight loss, that your dream body can happen in ways that you never even imagined. And that's truly because once you understand the mind-body connection, you'll understand that physical appearance changes can happen all on their own when you change that subconscious programming of what you're telling your subconscious that you look like. But if there are other changes that need to happen, other actions that you need to take, do not assume that it has to be in the ways that you've seen other people do. Do you think that back when I wanted to finally lose weight after struggling for all those years, do you think that at that time I thought that that was going to be possible, being able to eat whatever I want and unrestrictedly and not having to do extreme forms of exercise? The funny thing is, excuse me, at the time, I remember before I learned about conscious manifestation, I remember saying, I just wish there was a way to be able to eat whatever I want, not do extreme exercise, and be able to have the body that I want and be able to be healthy. Well, because I was doing the work that I'm always teaching you guys how to do on this channel, the way presented itself to me and it happened. So I just want you guys to know that all of the examples that I just got through giving you are not even close to all of the different ways or possibilities or opportunities that your manifestation can and will come to you. I'm simply opening up your mind and helping you see, do not try to plan it. You will only limit yourself and stress yourself out. Chapter 2, don't you dare time yourself. Sometimes, yes, our manifestations show up right away or very quickly, and they usually show up quicker the more on top of your affirmations, your visualization, your scripting, whatever method you are using, the more on top of that work you are. Because, of course, when you do that work, you program your subconscious mind to believe that what you want has already happened, and then your subconscious will draw that thing or that experience to you. But if your manifestation does not show up right away, or it hasn't shown up yet, it's still coming, but this usually means that there are things behind the scenes that still need to happen to bring your desire to you. There are things that are being arranged for you right now that you can't see, and there's growth or lessons on your part that still need to be learned before your desire will show up for you. Because, now don't get discouraged here, because it's going to be so much better than you imagined, but it might just not be ready for you yet. You might not be ready for it just yet. Imagine if your desire is to be with the love of your life, but you currently feel extremely insecure, worried about whether or not your person would even want to be with someone like you. You're worried about whether or not your person might cheat on you, and so on. If you manifested your person today, would you even be ready for them? Do you think that you would be in a healthy relationship as you are right now? No. The universe, your higher self, whatever you like to call it, is, first of all, currently creating the necessary situation or situations to bring your person to you, but it is also asking you to grow into the person that would be able to be in a healthy relationship and, most importantly, sustain it. The other lesson to be learned here is that while, yes, having your desire is absolutely going to make you happy, don't wait for your desire to show up to enjoy your life. That's just going to tend to create a kind of frantic-like energy that's like, oh my gosh, where is it? I'm so miserable without it. Why can't it just show up already? I'm never going to be happy until I get my desire. And you know what that does, right? Do I even have to say it? Well, I'm gonna. You are going to get more of being miserable and good things not showing up in your life. So I want you to remember 3 things. 1, staying focused on not having what you want or on worrying that you're not going to get what you want is going to make you more miserable. It's then going to make you attract more things that will make you feel miserable. And most importantly, you are never going to get what you want. I'm going to say it again for those of you in the back who didn't hear me. If you constantly focus on not having your desire or worrying that you are not going to get your desire will not show up for you. So let that be your motivation. 2, both reprogramming your subconscious mind that you already have your desire, because of course, pretending in your mind that you already have what you want is going to make your subconscious believe that it's already happened, which then makes your subconscious want to attract it to you in real life. And focusing on living a whole, fulfilled life that makes you happy, you're doing things that you love, and you are building your confidence will 100% make you magnetic to attracting your desires, which means that it's going to make you attract that specific thing that you want to manifest that you came to this video for to you. And 3, if you don't have it yet, it's coming, but you need to let go of how and when it's going to come to you, because there is no possible way that you can predict how it's going to happen, how it's going to come to you. You just need to trust the process and make sure that you stay open. And lastly, chapter 3, your homework to get your manifestation. So here is your homework for today if you want to make sure that you get your manifestation, all right? So number 1, make sure that you pick the number 1, at least the top manifestation or brain rewiring method that you like the most or that resonates the most with you. So we're talking about affirmations, visualization, scripting, vision boards, whichever one you want, and make sure that you are doing that technique for at least 5 minutes every morning and at least 5 minutes every night before you go to sleep. And do it more often if you are wavering a lot throughout the day. So it's one thing if you're doing this your technique in the morning and at night, but if throughout the day you're like, where is it? Why hasn't it happened? What if it doesn't happen to me? then your most dominant thoughts are on you not having it. And then you're not going to get your manifestation. Okay. So my personal favorites are affirmations and visualization because I like them the most and they have worked the best for me. So if you like to affirm, pick your top 2 to 3 affirmations that you are going to keep saying on a loop. And I always like to suggest at least making one of those either everything is always working out for me or I always get what I want, because either one of those kind of fully encompasses everything. If you like to visualize, only ever visualize that you already have what you want, not how you got there. And when you keep doing your technique consistently every single day until your full manifestation shows up, it is going to program your subconscious mind to believe, again, I've said this a million times and I'll keep saying it in multiple videos to come, you will program your subconscious to believe that it has already happened for you, that you already have what you want, and then your subconscious mind starts seeking out the people, the opportunities, the lessons, and the circumstances that you need in order to bring your manifestation to you. Number 2, I already said this, but I'm going to say it again. Do not, I repeat, do not give up doing this practice until you get your desired result. Don't worry about the time. Again, it will happen as it's meant to and in a way that you couldn't possibly predict. Trust that as long as you keep doing the exercise in number 1, that your desire is coming to you no matter what. And any circumstance, and I mean any circumstance that you see show up between now and the time that you have your full end result is part of what's going to bring your desire to you. Even if it doesn't look like it is working out in your favor, it is. And it will come to you much faster the more consistent you are with doing the repetition, and especially making sure that you are not thinking against your desire. No more saying it's not working, or, sorry, Oreo just bumped the camera, or saying, I've been doing this for blah, blah, blah long and I still don't have it. Every single time that you do that, believe it or not, you're actually telling your subconscious, hey, we don't want this. So make sure you don't stay open to it. And your subconscious simply goes, okay. And if you want a specific plan of how to do this that's completely customized to you, so you can take all the guesswork out of it and get your manifestation as quickly as possible, that's exactly what I'll help you do in one of my coaching packages. No circumstance that you see in your 3D is an indicator that your desire isn't on its way to you. As long as you're doing the repetition work that we always talk about of rewiring your subconscious, you can guarantee that your manifestation is coming to you. And if you're over here doubting me, I want you to go ahead and take a look at where saying it's not working has gotten you. Has it gotten you your desire yet? No? I didn't think so. So keep going. And make sure you take some time to enjoy your life in the meantime. Not only is this just going to make you an overall happier person, but it's going to align you to getting your desires so much quicker. Okay? You got this. It's coming. All right? So I sincerely intend that this video helped you. Like I said, if you want some one-on-one help with this and you want a specific plan that is customized to you so you know exactly what to do so we can get you your manifestation as quickly as possible, you can sign up for one-on-one coaching. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a quick favor and subscribe and leave this video a thumbs up. It only takes a second, but you make a huge difference in helping me because it lets YouTube know to get these videos out to more people so that I can help more people exactly like you. You are worthy. You are remarkable. I love you. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.